reconnected. Oh, dear God. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so what was happening was it was picking up my other mic. There's still an echo. Oh, I know why there's an echo. There's an echo because I was listening to my own stream. Yeah. Yeah, that's why there was an echo. Oh, okay, well then let's hop in a call. Yep. Oh God, I hate. I should not have plugged in my other microphone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
Okay.
My other microphone took all my settings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was like, I plugged it in, just so that I wouldn't have to have it dangling around, and I have plenty of plugs, but I forgot that I would have to fix all of the settings.
Fun.
Yeah. Regardless, I've turned the game up a bit, because it's not too loud for me. I was testing a match, listening to it earlier, and the music was quiet again. But I didn't want to turn the whole computer up because I thought that would cause problems. Give me a second. There's going to be a little bit of an echo for a moment again. We still don't. Oh, we have.
I muted it so that I don't get like triple echo.
Okay.
But someone was in there for a second. I saw viewers said 3. I'll unmute it so I can do so I can listen.
Yeah. So I'm just testing a few things, and yeah, I didn't see it go to 3, but I mean, regardless, right now it says 3 over here, and it says 2 down here. So I'm not sure. I don't know if somebody's here or not. I do know that I also have it open, but I'm about to close it. So it should go down soon.
Okay, I'm just gonna say something so I can hear myself compared to you.
All right.
I almost sound louder than you.
That's good. That's pretty much where we want it. Close to the same, but not too much.
Yeah.
I turned myself up a bit, my own mic as well, and then I turned the game volume up, and hopefully the game volume is not louder than us. I'm about to do just one quick test. Something that runs some music in the background so that the entrance themes don't blare us out. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, just normal. Okay. So you'll have to tell me how this sounds on the stream.
Okay, I'm gonna talk next so I can see how I sound compared to it. I'd maybe turn it down a tiny bit.
Okay.
But it sounds pretty good.
All right, cool. I'll turn it down from 70 to 60 then, because it was at 40. All right. And we'll try it with that. And I think with that done, we should be ready to start. So obviously the match cards will be shown before and after every match. So my match card will be, or not my match card, the first match card will be shown, and then when the match ends, we'll put the second one up until we get to the final. At which point, I don't know, I'll probably just put something else on the screen. Probably would have to add a new scene. I'll just put up another match card. Probably just put up the same one. Why not? All right.
Share screen?
Yep. Let me go. I was going to Discord. Now that I have this nice big screen, I can share the old, smaller screen to you and only have the game show up on your side. Speaking of that, let me... Do you prefer it like this or where it was big and the bottom was slightly cut off?
It doesn't matter, because I pop it out either way.
Okay, cool. Then it'll stay like this for now. I would full screen it, but I can't because then anytime I click into literally anything else, it would disappear.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, with that said, hello and welcome to SOW Pit Stop. So tonight we have a 5-match card. I'm sure you guys who are watching this have at least seen the card if you haven't watched the full overview video. Though if you would like to know a little bit more about what these matches mean and how they came about, feel free to go check out that video. It should be right up on the channel. And Punk, how are you feeling about tonight?
This company hasn't been around for a long time, but this oddly feels like one of the biggest nights in this company. So much about the near future of SOW is being decided in this 5-match card tonight, including in this first opening match, this triple threat match for the SOW National Heavyweight Championship. And I mean, 3 of SOW's top competitors in here, and with 2 guys who have a very big personal grudge. It's going to be interesting to see how, once again, just like when he won the title, Mars Namor almost feels like a wild card in his own title defense.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a huge night overall, but I mean, I am excited to get this started and see what is going to happen as we kind of like kick off on the road to victory lane.
Yeah, it is. This is the pit stop before we head down the road towards victory lane. Thus the name of the pay-per-view, I believe. So I think we're actually ready to go ahead and get the first match started. So
all right, let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and here comes out our first competitor. Now, tell me, how many bets would you hedge on El Rey de Guerra tonight?
I have to say that I feel as though, even though he's one of the top luchadors in the entire wrestling industry, I don't know if I could place a single bet on him. I think he's got a very low chance of pulling this one out. I mean, it would be the upset of the year since, well, I guess aside from Hermes winning the world title, but it'd be the second biggest upset of the year if El Rey de Guerra pulls it off tonight. I mean, the odds are so against him, including most of the odds, in my mind, being this man making his way to the ring right now, Caster Lichten.
Yeah, you can't bet against Caster. I mean, you can try, but it's probably not going to go well. This is a man who dominates the industry. And honestly, I still don't know what Mars was thinking, accepting a match against Caster and El Rey tonight. But speaking of our national champion,
and, you know, while we've talked about how it's an interesting strategy, not one that neither of us would necessarily ever agree to, I did think about this the other day after the show. What if he's actually a genius? Because in the match where he won the title, he took advantage of a personal grudge. Tonight, he could easily do the same thing and pull off a victory.
He could. This is, I believe, a first fall match. There was no announcement of changing it to any kind of elimination.
That is true. And ladies and gentlemen, we are officially underway at Pit Stop. A missed chop there by Caster is very surprising, and now here we go. El Rey trying to win a strength battle against Mars Namor. He just didn't stand a chance there.
No, I mean, unsurprisingly, Mars Namor is a powerhouse in his own right. Looks like we've got immediately the champion getting tossed out and Rey and Caster locking up, but it feels like they're both possibly looking to, I don't know. It's hard to pick out what strategy they're going for right now. There's just a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, this is going everywhere. I mean, double team moves being countered by everybody. There's going to be no alliances truly taking place in this match, and it'll be interesting to see as Caster keeps getting thrown against the ropes. And here we go. Oh, big DDT from Ray, but Caster gets right back up. And
ooh, there's that leg lock locked in, but it doesn't last long. Mars kicks out of that quickly.
I do think, it's going to be hard to keep up with the pace of this match. Don't expect to see this one going as close to time limit as last time. But yeah, there's your evidence. First fall to a finish. We've got submission attempts being broken up.
Yeah, Ray actually shockingly pulled Caster out of that submission and put on one of his own. Oh, and chopping Mars right out of that standing chokehold, too.
And that standing chokehold is something Ray has to avoid this time because it cost him before.
Oh, yeah. Ray in new blue and gray gear is an interesting combination. I have not seen him wear that gear before.
No, this is definitely new and interesting, of course, that it's red versus blue here with Caster and Ray. Once again, kind of speaking to how personal and deep their own rivalry is, and within their own stables as well. We will see Ray's teammates later on tonight, Sindhu Darlo, once again challenging for the World Tag Team titles.
Yeah, and don't forget, they took down the Honored to get that title shot. That might be weighing a bit on Caster's mind, knowing that his stable is now, I shouldn't say once again, but for the first time on the back foot, really, against Sindhu Darlo. While they've lost to them before, they never really lost this big.
Yeah. So there's so many. Oh
my God, the power of Mars Namor.
My goodness. I mean, that's why he's sitting here as your national heavyweight champion. Oh my God, no way!
Standing face buster, Jesus!
But Ray looks to take advantage, but Caster gets up, and for the man who took the move to get up first, I mean, that had to take a lot out of Mars Namor.
Oh, Ray.
Pin attempt, but right to an arm submission.
And that was a bit of a disrespectful pin attempt, stomping on his opponent's chest for the pin, and oh, there Ray goes up. But it was right by the ropes. Ray got his foot on them real quick.
But what a sequence. I mean, this match is still very much in its early goings, and the champion was more damaged by his own move than the person who took it. So if I'm Mars Namor, I mean, again, he is one of the older competitors here in SOW, but that's concerning.
Yeah, I mean, it was Caster, though, if we're being honest. Keeping him down for any amount of time is extremely difficult.
Yeah, I just have to worry about, possible injury, let alone stamina.
Yeah.
Whenever someone who's doing it.
Oh, he went for it again, but Caster throws him off. Had it scouted.
And now both guys getting sent to the ropes. The champion.
Oh my God!
Right now, Caster to the outside.
Oh, and then hits Guerra.
But Caster's right back in here, and he's just not letting. He's not going to let Mars have every bit of momentum, but right now, Mars is in firm control of this match, I feel.
Oh, yeah.
Tossed
out himself.
Champion.
And now Caster
stands alone.
Waiting for his opponent, either one, to come back in the ring. And yeah, Mars, I think he might be a little gassed already.
It definitely seems that way. Ray into the ropes. Mars Namor now taking down Caster.
Yeah, I think he might be spending too much time picking Caster up. Caster is not a light man, so it takes a lot out of Mars, even with his strength, to pick someone of Caster's size up that easily. Jesus.
And now Ray looking to take some momentum for himself. Throws the champ to the outside. Irish weapon, and then a taunt. Interesting decision.
I'm not quite sure what he was thinking there, but Caster made him pay a little bit. Oh, sending Caster to the top rope.
What is he setting up here?
Nothing.
Oh, it's
headbutt.
Big headbutt. And of course, Caster's not going to do many moves off the top rope, so he wisely just lets Mars Namor inflict some punishment to Ray Guerra.
A double team attempted. I got to assume that would have been the SOW special had it succeeded.
Very, very likely there.
Ooh, ripping
Oh
Mars down, and Caster, unsurprisingly, aiming for the champion. But
well,
Ray
intercepts.
Yeah, I'm starting to see Ray aim a little more often at Caster.
Wait a minute.
Ooh, Mars with the leg drop, and Ray deciding,
oh
my God, what a bend!
And Mars letting that submission happen is interesting. Again, we have been told by Kerry Alice, this is not an elimination match. This is a first fall to the finish.
Oh yeah, I think Mars was just, he knew better than to assume that in 12 minutes someone would make, other than Meiji Kaito maybe, would make Caster tap. And Mars to the top with an elbow drop, but he misses!
And now Caster into a pin, but a kick out.
Incredible awareness of Caster. Even though there was the ropes nearby, he knew that was a good point to take advantage and force Namor to either kick out or reach for those ropes.
No tag team move has been pulled off by any competitor in this match, and we are over 13 minutes into it. That is incredibly impressive. I mean, there's just no love lost. There's no alliances being formed here. It just truly feels like every man for himself. And like I said, going into this match, Mars, I thought, was going to take advantage of that deep personal hatred between Ray Guerra and Caster Lincoln. But instead, he's saying what he said he was going to do on Ignition. He's going to prove that he is better than both of these men. And right now, I think maybe it's a possibility that their personal grudges is serving as a distraction and giving the edge to the champ.
It seems so. I mean, every time Ray gets a chance to target Caster, he seems to go for it. Caster, on the other hand, seems more like he's getting frustrated rather than specifically targeting Ray. Yeah, that was right at the ropes, but I guess any damage is good damage in a match type like this. While there are no countouts or disqualifications in this matchup, there are still rope breaks because the match does have to end within the confines of the ring. In between the
Ray
ropes.
Kicking out both of his opponents to the outside.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, my goodness!
Huge!
Mars Namor!
That was a huge one-armed spine buster on the outside, but Caster responding with a power bomb!
Oh my God, but the match can't end out there!
No, but he can deal damage, and he can't lose out there either. Ray would have to get one of them back in the ring, and now Caster, having sufficiently taken the champion out for a little bit outside, sees an opportunity, but the champion back up.
But they both gave Ray a huge chance to recover there.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Whoa! Both of them are aiming at Caster. He's in the crosshairs of two massive moves!
God! Caster's, but he's already on his feet. The Emperor rises again, and now a submission locked in on the champ.
Yeah, Ray just watching it, waiting for his opportunity, and then strikes it right away. And there's that face buster
once again. Yes, definitely a move that he's trying to incorporate heavily into his moveset tonight.
Yeah, it seems he's doing quite a severe amount of specific face-busting maneuvers, which makes some sense given his main finisher, the full salvo, also ends with the opponent landing straight on their face.
Yeah, one thing that I just noticed there for a few moments ago was that the champion was holding like his lower abdomen, and again, I told you earlier in the match when he did that first facebuster on the Caster that I had some concerns with how he was getting up slow, so possible signs of maybe a minor injury there. We need to monitor that as this match continues.
Ooh, lariat right into the center.
I thought he was going to go for a spear.
I thought he was too. Either that or his stomping lariat to the center. We've seen him do that. Huge kick to the back of the skull.
Roundhouse kick. Marco Campione, eat your heart out, buddy.
Oh my God. Caster's so quick to get into that armbar, just straight up ignoring that kick to his back from Mars Namor. Mars didn't seem to try to break it up, but when he realized Ray wasn't tapping, he let Ray get out on his own. Now it's Mars' turn, putting Caster in an armbar. Ray just, once again, these competitors seem to be aware of the opportunity.
Oh no, he's trying this again.
Elbow drop and it lands!
But Caster picks up Ray, throws the champ into the ropes.
Throws Ray into the ropes, and then I think he was trying to decide which to go for, and Ray came back faster than he was expecting.
I think so too.
Sharpshooter, and before the ref can even check on it, he says, "Get out of that." I think it's gotten to the point where he feels this match could be over.
1, 2, our first near fall of the match.
Oh, Ray tossing the champ to the outside and then attacking him on the outside. I'm not quite sure about that one. Caster, though, is not one to follow. He will wait.
Yes, the Emperor getting a chance to catch his breath. And
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Full salvo on the outside.
And he picks him up because he knows the match can't end out there. Oh, my God.
Oh, he attempted another facebuster. I don't think he was trying to end the match. I think he was trying to end Ray and take him out of the match.
It seemed that way, and now the action back in the ring, but the Emperor is still just getting to watch.
He's just waiting.
His rival is getting
immediately.
down.
Look at that. Immediately locks into the submission.
Oh, my God.
Big facebuster. And he's actually up this time.
And the submission's locked in, but Ray's on his feet, and he breaks it up.
So quick to do that, too. Oh, but he gets caught in the ropes, but it doesn't matter. That's some damage to those legs.
When this match has been non-stop from the time the bell rang, and now Caster not letting El Rey use that high-flying part of his moveset. Oh, he's pretty much, Ray tried to intercept, but I think it backfired. Now Mars Namor, facebuster to the Emperor.
Oh, big kick to the back of the head, too. And a Hurricane Rana.
But Caster's on his feet, too. And it's a kick out.
Yeah, he made Mars kick out there. I think he saw Mars just waiting for the 2, taking his chance to rest.
Oh my God, what a counter. Oh, goodness, what a sequence there by the champion and challenger.
Ray setting him up in the center, but he knows oh my God, is he going to try to set? Okay. I thought he was going to get to set them both up. Not again! Not again! Not again! Oh no! Oh no,
this
Caster!
This is a concerted effort to take out Caster Linkton. Will it pay off?
Meeting in the middle!
Again. But
Caster
back on his feet. It's not doing enough damage.
So
Boston Crab fully locked in. Will the champion tap? Will Ray break it up? But no, neither.
So I was about to say, that time, Caster dodged the lariat. He only took the super kick that time.
Oh, it makes Ray miss.
So I think he has determined that the super kick from El Rey de Guerra is not as dangerous as that lariat from Mars Namor.
I think I'd have to agree. Just in terms of what sheer damage these guys should be able to do. I mean, Mars Namor are a lot more closer to Caster Linkton in terms of size and weight class.
Oh my God, that back slam.
Right now,
big
DDT match here
DDT.
at Pit Stop. I mean, this truly feels like right now it's anyone's match to take. I can't tell you who I think's gonna win because that early dominance we saw from the champion has faded.
Oh my God!
Splash! 1, 2.
But he.
Oh no! Caster broke up in 1. Ray stunned. The submission's locked in. The champ's in trouble.
But he gets to the rope.
Wow, what seriously, what an opening match. You guys are in for a treat today at Pit Stop.
I'd like to welcome any of our viewers who are watching right now to this amazing opening match that we're having. Oh, I think Caster's down. Mars is setting up. Oh, but Caster's back up. And immediately he sees the setup and he decides to take over for himself.
Oh my God, deadlifting Caster up into any spot is incredibly impressive.
Wait, oh!
He whiffs the clothesline. That's huge for Caster. Huge break there.
Oh yeah.
The 30-minute mark.
This match is halfway through, and I don't know. I feel like we're starting to get close. Oh my God!
These guys are staying down after moves. Even if it's only for a moment, they're staying down.
Yes, they are. They are really starting to feel the pain, feel the ache, feel the damage that has been done. Oh, he attempted.
Countered. 1, the upset of the year, baby. No, a kick out at 2.
Yeah, He attempted to go for a full salvo there, and he just, Ray, smart as hell, picks it right out, rolls up, but Caster quick to stop it as well. And now, here we are. Oh my God.
No way, a third time!
They're gonna meet in the middle again, but is Caster going to be aware enough to dodge the lariat? And he does again!
He is refusing to take both those moves at the same time. I mean, that is the ring awareness of the Emperor.
It's a guillotine choke locked in now.
I don't know if I'd let him keep that in like that. I mean, that was a risk, a calculated one, but a risk. Oh my God!
Oh, he was gonna go for a German, but Ray managing to get himself out with that Pele kick.
Big power slam to the champion.
Boom! Big suplex body slam.
It doesn't feel like a coincidence to me that both of these guys seem to be focusing like their biggest moves on Ray right now. They're trying to take advantage of his smaller stature, I think, to try and get a quick knockout blow.
I mean, last time the way Mars won the title was knocking Ray Daguerre unconscious. Maybe he's thinking he might have to do that again. Maybe he thinks Caster. Oh, huge guillotine. The lift.
Stunned. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that match almost slipped away. I think Caster was about to pick up the victory.
It looked like it. Mars Namor is shining with sweat right now. You can see it leave his body every time he takes a major hit. Ooh, he went for I think a toe hold. Oh my God! Caster
champion! SOW National Heavyweight Champion, the Emperor.
I don't think Mars knew what was happening.
He didn't. Wow. New champion, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pit Stop.
Holy! That's going to be a disappointing moment for Mars Namor. I mean, again, we talked about this. This was what he set up for himself. When he challenged both of these to a triple threat, he gave up his advantage. Honestly, if it was me, if I really wanted to face both of them, I would have requested an elimination match. But, hey, what can you say? This is how it goes, you know?
History made in the first match of Pit Stop. We have a new champion. The Emperor comes away with it. Wow, what a way to start the show.
Yeah, and we're moving into our next match shortly. There's just going to be a very short break. So let's take that time. Let's just quickly go over a bit of the history on this match. Shockingly, you would think there'd be a lot more for a matchup like this that has this kind of stipulation, but it almost feels like this feud started like a wildfire. Just a small moment where they both got lost to a double countout. Maria seems to have taken a bit of an insult from that. I don't know if you listened to their press conference, but it almost feels like for Maria Ramirez, this became personal after that first match, whereas for Sombra, she just felt like Maria came out of nowhere to interfere with her wrestling.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much that feels like has happened, and yet nothing really has happened. But you listen to these two ladies speak at the press conference, and it almost feels like these two have been on a collision course since before the creation of SOW, and we're just lucky enough to see like this all kind of come to a head here tonight in a match that has the most unique stipulation I think I've ever seen in a step up or shut up match, and we can talk about it as the match goes on. In terms of the ramifications of each side winning. But, I mean, the future of the women's division possibly could be decided right here. I mean, obviously the main event tonight is the Women's World Championship, but these two ladies are fighting. I mean, Sombra Altísima right now would be the next in line.
Yeah, for the women's title. I think we're actually ready for it to get started already. Thankfully, there wasn't any blood in the last match, so they don't have to do too much. So let's go ahead.
The first ever step up or shut up match in SOW history. Here we go. It's already been a historic night, one match in, and this match guaranteed to give us history. Why don't you remind us what is at stake for Altissima if she is to win tonight?
So, if Altissima wins tonight, Maria Ramirez is going to shave her head bald, change her colors to Altissima's black and blue, and become Altissima's lackey, and then also by Maria Ramirez's own decision will help Altissima win the Women's World title. However, should Ramirez win tonight, she will be preventing Altissima from going for the Women's World title until Altissima can beat Maria Ramirez in a future match.
Which, of course, just from what we've learned about Ramirez over these last few weeks, that is not going to be something she's going to agree to anytime soon.
No, and as you see, we have actually filled the ring with weapons to start off.
Yes, that was announced during the press conference. Just make sure you guys follow SOW Carry on X/Twitter to get all the latest updates on SOW.
So this match is, of course, no disqualifications. There is still countouts, and it is normal rules. Pinfall, submission. So these weapons are at the dispense of these ladies, and I mean, you see immediately drop toe hold onto a trash can, followed by an elbow drop on top of that trash can as well. Yeah, they are not going to hesitate.
You can't rule out a knockout in this kind of match type either. I mean, there's sledgehammers in the ring, kendo sticks. I mean, there's a lot of dangerous items in here that can knock either of these ladies out.
Shockingly, there are 3 sledgehammers in the ring. I'm not quite sure why you'd give us 3 of those. I would personally, if I was in the match, I would be a little terrified if I was Altissima seeing 3 sledgehammers. And yeah, went for the kendo stick, but decided to pick Altissima up, dropping the stick instead. I think she's like, I'll wait a little longer.
Oh, straight to the outside.
Altissima looking to catch her breath already rather than chasing.
And of course, you can see Maria laughing on the outside of the ring. I mean, this is a stipulation that plays into her. She's had plenty of these matches before in Mexico.
Yeah, she has. Ooh!
Oh!
Did they just shatter? Was
a sledgehammer?
Was that a fake sledgehammer?
Must have been, which, hey, for the sake of these competitors, I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, I mean, it must have been, like, made out of, I don't know. It's hard to tell from this distance. Ooh, going for a pin early.
A deep pin as well. I mean, she was thinking, oh, okay, I can win this match right here. Super kick! Taking down Maria Ramirez, and that's got to be the key for Altissima here tonight. You cannot let the power show through as we get chokehold right after.
Oh, for sure.
So much at stake for these women. And, you know, a lot of the locker room has to be watching this as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the women's locker room especially would be looking at this because this will potentially push a lot of women up the card just by virtue of Sombra being unable to challenge if she loses. And if Sombra wins, that means every time Sombra enters the ring, you're going to see Maria at her side.
Bald,
yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Sombra.
Altissima showing the agility.
Oh, yeah, showing and flipping off and slammed onto a kendo stick, which shatters it as well. Jesus. Ooh.
Oh.
The exploding barbed wire wrapped around that bat.
No, not even a 1. That was going to be a 1 count there.
Shockingly, it's not even a 1, despite the amount of damage we've already seen. Big stomp.
Now imagine if this kind of match had someone like Dia Keaton in it. I mean, that glass pane would be over someone's head already.
Oh, for sure. Dia would not be hesitating. Maria seems a little more ready to focus on the match as well. the weapons almost like an addition rather than a necessity.
But she does feel like she's outright better than Sombra Altissima, and this is her chance to prove it.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
But Altissima throwing her around like she weighs nothing. That is not a small woman to be tossing around like that. Ooh.
Oh, missed it, but into a chokehold, so made the most out of the bad situation there. Very impressive by Maria.
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of those standing strikes. I guess there's just too easy to slip through. Ooh, hit the trash can as she kicked out of that. Bad positioning from Sombra.
Maria kind of taking control right now. This is dangerous for Altissima. Think about how badly you want to be women's world champion.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I still can't believe Sombra accepted that condition. To potentially give up your ability to challenge for the title until you beat someone like Maria Ramirez, breaking another sledgehammer.
And the weapon's starting to thin out, and now a pinning combination, but a one.
Yeah, I'm guessing those sledgehammers have to be... Oh my god, she's picked it up. But she keeps dropping them. Oh! The scumbag punch.
Shades of Trent Taylor there. And it looks like they're more focused on dropping their enemies on the weapons rather than using them in a traditional sense.
Yeah, it seems so.
Again, you'd be taking notes from Dia Keaton.
It really makes me wonder what the strategy for Maria is. I mean, I'd have to assume she was the one who asked for there to be weapons in the ring already. I don't imagine Sombra would have cared much on that aspect. She was just here for the match.
Another kiss my ass taunt there from Altissima.
As we get these standing toe holds. Yeah. Now 2 standing toe holds right into a half arm trap, half Boston Crab.
That glass pane kind of looming in this match right now.
Yeah,
I'm afraid to see what happens.
That's how I've been feeling the whole time I've been looking at it. I've been a little worried, like, when is that going to come into play? Maria's tired. Oh, there it goes!
Oh my goodness, glass is everywhere!
And Sombra is bleeding.
As expected. I mean, this is very dangerous for her. She should be seeing her world title aspirations, her pay-per-view potential match with Bea Quinn literally vanishing before her eyes.
As she gets caught in another standing choke. This, so far, has not been as brutal as I would have thought until that moment. And now that seems to have fired Sombra up.
Yeah, but she's hurt. I mean,
ooh, Sling Blade!
You can see the pain in her body language.
Whoa, I mean, for sure. She's taking her time, and Maria going under the ring, grabbing.
Oh, the barbed wire bat.
Ooh, but Sombra seems to have caught her, forcing her to drop it so she can prevent herself from being dragged around. But now she's just beating Sombra in the corner instead.
My goodness.
Onto the bat!
How was she able to get up from that? Elbow drop, but no, she misses. Right now, the story of this match is, can Altissima survive Maria Ramirez? This is a pure ass beating.
Oh, Jesus.
Into
that
a deep pin.
Running avalanche. No. And now she's got the legs locked up. Ooh, exploding on the barbed wire again, but Maria quick to walk out, and Sombra just taunting her.
It's an interesting strategy to taunt someone who has been, for the last probably good 6 or 7 minutes, been in complete control.
Oh, for sure. Interesting is a word for it, yes. Now keep in mind, countouts are in play, and the way these two women ended their first match was countout. Sombra could be aiming for a count out, but Maria comes in with a trash can, swings it, misses. Sombra dodges that one perfectly, but now she seems a little wary about getting close again.
And gets tossed out for her troubles.
Yep. Cannot blame her about being worried about getting close after having a trash can almost hit you in the face.
Right. Now no weapons, but she gets tossed down to the ground.
And there is blood throughout this arena. I've been told we do have a backup mat tonight.
Yeah, I think it's one thing where you can prepare for a hardcore match versus a hardcore match accidentally breaking out on the outside of the ring like on Ignition.
Yeah, and then Trent Taylor exploding in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. Here it comes again. You know it's coming out. Tissima, how can you fall for that twice? Maria has not shown any remorse in this feud up until now. Big stomp.
Is she gonna do another one? Two, yeah. But Maria, ooh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Oh no, oh no! Oh, right under the barbed wire bat!
Well, she's not going for a pin. She knows it's not enough yet.
This is only 20 minutes in. So, oh, what? Big hip attack in the corner.
And now to the top. Senton!
But she's tired.
Tissima is fighting back. But can she do enough damage? Oh!
Drags her onto the barbed wire, causing another detonation. But then gets kicked onto it herself. Oh, I thought she was going to try to do a spinning backdrop onto that. Crucifix pin!
Two, but no. Just another near fall here.
Oh, is she going to body slam her on? Oh, she missed it just barely. Oh, she's going to go for the head scissors. Boom!
And she lands it. She's got to get her out of the corner. This is her chance.
Yeah, here's the pin. Onto the barbed wire.
Barbed wire, two. Oh, my God, a kick out of two. Maria Ramirez is a beast.
Oh, for sure. She is not playing games. Beal throws straight to the outside and then telling Sombra that she is puny as Maria goes to smartly catch her breath. And now we've got a strike exchange. I think is this the first one of the match?
I think so. Now the big kick. Oh, no, up.
Boom!
Big discus.
Oh!
The deep pin. 1, 2, but no. Wow. Not even at 2.9 yet. Oh my goodness.
Wrenching on the head. She's trying to rip her skull out. But Sombra gets to the ropes. Now
Very
keep in
surprised
mind,
that Maria let that go. But look at the state of the ring right now. Well, she's going for it again.
Yeah.
She's got to take advantage of it this time. It lands. You got to pull her out of the corner. You've got to land this pin.
She's got it in again. There's that pin. 1, 2, and Maria kicks out into a nice gorilla press slam onto the trash can. Both of those knees hitting that trash can, that is not going to be good for Sombra continuing forward.
We already have to be concerned about the amount of blood that she's lost. I mean, again, like, we have seen knockouts on pay-per-view.
God!
Into the trash can!
Slamming her face straight down. But gets rolled into another arm trap boss. And, oh my God, Maria tapped!
What?
For the second time, Sombra has forced Maria to tap out. She's going to have to shave her head, change her colors. Jesus.
What a shocking conclusion to that match. That is the first time, I believe, that Maria Ramirez has lost a Step Up or Show Up match.
I mean, I looked at her cage match, and yeah, I did not see a loss in those before. And what a way to lose it, being forced to tap out for the second time. I don't know what Maria was thinking accepting this. Not just the condition, but you know what she has to try and do now.
And now her new mission, whether she likes it or not, she has to help La Sombra Altísima become the SOW Women's World Champion. I can tell you already, I'm looking forward to seeing how this women's division plays out starting on Ignition next week. Because oh boy, what a huge shift there. Alticeman already #1 ranked, and now she has a new ally.
She sure does, and we'll just have to see. I mean, you know, the step up or shut up stipulation, I'm sure Maria will stick to her word with the hair, with the suit. She'll probably come out, but how helpful do you think she's really going to be?
It depends on how badly she wants to get freed from being Alticeman's lackey. But we need to switch gears here because up next, the Dark Crusade, who just went to an insane match on Ignition against Wild Monsters, now defend the SOW World Tag Team Championships for the second time against Sin Dudarlo, a team who has really kind of been the tag team on Ignition since we started. So these two teams, once again, meeting up here in just a few moments, and I know you're excited for this one.
Oh, I love seeing the Dark Crusade compete. This is easily one of my favorite tag teams in the business right now. And while I do often miss the presence of Moment for Life following their inability to capture these titles, I can't say I'm complaining about the matches we've been getting from the Dark Crusade.
As well as, I mean, Sin Dudarlo's rise throughout the company. I mean, again, this is their second pay-per-view match challenging for the titles.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. And there's something I looked into before we came on the show. I was curious, decided to do a little bit of math. Even if Sin Dudarlo loses this, they're still going to be the #1 ranked team. That's how incredible. Good they are. With the point reduction, with the loss, they will still be #1. That's how good Sin Dudarlo has been since they've come back. Since we've started Ignition. So they're ready. The ring mat is getting changed out. We'll have maybe just a moment or two to go. So let's go ahead and call a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll get started. All right, and we are back, and we are ready to get started. The ring has been set up. Our competitors are ready to come out. It is time for us to go. And coming out first, of course, will be the team that has continued to impress. The Luchadors, the Nuclear Flyer, and Grand Monstruo, the Atomic Monster, Sin Dudarlo.
And you can truly say they have been the most dominant team on Ignition specifically. The question now, because again, they've already failed to capture the tag titles once. Can they take that same dominance and apply it to the biggest matches that they can possibly have? What good is beating every team on Ignition if when it comes to the big match, you can't pull through?
Exactly. And this music always gets me pumped! Ooh. These are going to be the Draconis, Tony Lee, the Lucilius, Byron Mitchell. And here, interesting tire for Tony Lee to be in. I did not expect Tony Lee to come out in jeans tonight. Is he going to wrestle like this? Oh my god, did his ring gear get lost? Oh no.
It's sounding that way. I mean, this is our first time out here in a minute, and you know, these airlines just simply cannot be trusted with anything, so.
Well, regardless, this is the Dark Crusade, our SOW Tag Team Champions.
And they're looking to kind of continue to make a name for themselves and the wrestling world as well, because so many people predicted them to lose the Moment for Life, and yet here they are making their second pay-per-view title defense.
Oh, yeah. Second pay-per-view title defense, and don't forget, they also won the titles on our first pay-per-view.
Exactly. So they have shown that, unlike Cindy Darlow, that they do arise to the big occasion. They do win when it absolutely matters. And that right now, to me, even though I love Cindy Darlow, has been their Achilles heel. When like the big matches come, they have yet to deliver. And they have really left carnage in their wake on Ignition, but can they do the same thing to the Dark Crusade?
We'll have to see. I mean, it's very interesting to see Tony Lee come out in jeans and a shirt. I mean, he does have his hands taped up. He does have wrestling boots on at least. So it seems he's put together what he can to wrestle in. But it's honestly a little surprising. I mean, it's going to make a bit of a jarring look to see him not in his usual boxing shorts.
It looks like his movement so far does not seem restricted, so
no.
He's ready.
Yeah, he's doing well. I mean, hey, if it works, it works, you know?
Exactly. So you have to wonder, like, the mindset of Sendu Darlow right now, because they just saw their stablemate, their good friend, El Rey de Guerra, tap out in the opening contest, once again failing to capture the SOW National Heavyweight title. And do you think they feel a bit of pressure now? Because, you know, this could be their best opportunity to capture the tag titles. Imagine if the whole stable walks out of Pit Stop empty-handed.
That would be crazy, but I'm sorry, this is going to be slightly off topic. I just realized something that you said. Caster made Ray tap. He wasn't able to do that in their singles match before. He managed to pull it off this time.
That is true. The one thing that Ray said he didn't think he was capable of even doing in the first place, he did. He pulled it off.
Yeah, so not only did Caster prove that if that first match had been a scramble, he would have won it. If it had just been first fall, he could have managed to take that belt for himself. But he also proved he can make Ray tap. That is an incredible showing for the Emperor. And, I mean, his stablemates may not have successfully captured or even gotten to try to capture Tag Gold, but that's got to fix his mood.
Absolutely. I'm sure we'll hear from him on Ignition this week. He's definitely going to want everyone's attention.
Oh, for sure. Meanwhile, Tony Lee and Atomico trading blows. Those elbows from Tony Lee taking Atomico down as he stomps on his chest.
And that's what you have to do against Atomico. We have seen his offense evolve over the past month to a truly explosive style. We're talking 2 or 3 U238s before even attempting a pinfall. I mean, and these are back-to-back-to-back moves. So you've got to slow him down. You've got to keep him grounded. Otherwise, that's the only way that I could see the Dark Crusade losing tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks like they're trying to take some advice from the match with the Wild Monsters. Throwing Tony Lee into their corner. Quick to set that up, try to get that separation, but the Dark Crusade seems to have wisened up a little bit on it. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, guys, like, no discredit
oh my God, look at the delay on that. Oh, that is right in the small of the back, too.
That's exactly what you can't have happen if you're the Dark Crusade.
Pinfall attempt smartly, knowing the damage that Byron has already taken from that one suplex. Those are not easy, even if they're not fully from the top rope. A delayed vertical suplex like that from the second rope would hurt anybody. Though right there, Byron seems to have gotten himself back, dodging that dropkick attempt. Though now he's getting kicked in the gut for his troubles.
Yeah, and of course that match on Ignition, kind of eye-opening in a way for I think a lot of teams, thinking that if you can actually isolate the members of the Dark Crusade, you can actually deal some significant damage to them. Now, of course, we haven't seen that strategy result in a victory against the Dark Crusade title match or otherwise, but I mean, it was very effective for the Wild Monsters, and you have to think if a more experienced team can pull that off, like Sandy Darlow, for example, we could be saying and new for the second time tonight.
Well, we could, for sure. Now, this is 2 out of 3 total title matches tonight. The last one, the third title match, will be our main event for the women's title. As stated before, if you haven't been watching the shows, the world title is not on the line tonight, as the focus is meant to be on the women's title and the women's division, which is also why there were 2 women's matches tonight. I believe they were looking for a second one to begin with, and it just sort of happened to fall into their laps a little bit there with Maria and Sombra.
For sure. And as well, you know, we do know for a fact the next time the World Heavyweight Championship will be defended is on the 10th episode of Ignition here in a few weeks. And I do believe Kerry Ellis he sounds like he's cooking up something for that show. I'm sure there's going to be some big announcements to come, whether it's on Twitter or on Ignition 9 this coming week. But I'm hearing some rumors of some pretty big things being signed for that card.
Me too. Ooh, smart to get out of the way. Byron was set up for that big pump kick to the face, but it looks like Atomico saw it coming and moved immediately.
You're right here. I feel like this match is really showcasing how Sandy Darlow has really evolved since the first title match between these two. This is definitely more so of, and again, this will easily change in matches like this where the Dark Crusade can take it over, but a very strong showing here in the first 13 and a half minutes for the challengers.
Indeed, and here's one thing I've actually heard, and I don't know how this is going to affect things, but I have been told that for the sake of a 60-minute title match from this point forward on a pay-per-view show, cut play will be upped to 6 attempts per team from our usual
huge.
4. Yeah, that's massive.
We also have to hope that these teams don't use that recklessly. That's kind of like the big caveat there, is because you get those 2 extra attempts, you still have to use them wisely. I mean, again,
for sure.
these are the tag titles that are on the line. This is not like an eliminator match or anything. This is a huge deal. You cannot use those poorly. Mismanagement of your cut play against the Dark Crusade means you're going, well, not literally to the back of the line in the case of Sandy Darlow's rankings, but for most teams, it'd be to the back of the line.
Oh, yeah. And normally after a title match loss like this, you would end up at the back of the line. But like stated before, Sandy Darlow has done so well that you can't justify that. They'll be ranked still number 1.
And that goes back to what I've said this whole time. They have been, some people have said, I haven't said this because I think Bia Quinn's the MVP of Ignition, but they have called them the MVPs of Ignition because of their constant high-level performance every time they're in the ring.
I can't blame that statement, especially with Atomico's new, more vicious maneuvers. I would love to see those. As for Bia Quinn herself, no offense to her,
Again, these rookie tech guys, you know, you can't blame them necessarily. It happens.
Yeah, things happen.
Right there, for the first time that I think I've noticed this match, Atomico having to catch his breath. I mean, the Dark Crusade, every move they land has impact. It does significant damage, and that's just the style. Oh my goodness! A spike DDT to the ring apron, and now the champion and challenger on the outside. The submission locked in, the refs counting, and I mean, Atomico again. Here is that aggressiveness that we've talked about that he has shown on Ignition, kind of really shining through for the first time. Super kick! He's going again! Oh my God, it's a suplex! 2.9! Atomico showing out!
That was an incredible sequence there. And he had kept Tony Lee in that corner for a hot minute, too. Oh, here we go. The drop kick to the face.
And these two got to take control again. They've got to. Right
Oh!
now, Tomoko's feeling himself, and no, a knockout kick into a pin. A cut play has to be used. It has to be. You can't blame him at all for that. Tomoko's on fire right now.
Absolutely. Back-to-back double-team counters. Oh my God! Frog splash into a pin.
Another cut play, but they have to get the kick out. Oh no, it was wasted in the end because of the kick out.
That was
dangerous.
2 cut plays back to back. Both
like
teams
that,
using up cut plays.
You can argue the 2 extra cut plays just got wasted. Well, one didn't get wasted for sure. The first one was not wasted. I think that could have ended the match. The second cut play was a waste, though.
Yeah, Byron is pretty much a good bit healthier than Tony Lee after taking that DDT on the apron. Tony probably just a little worried now after having almost lost the match there.
Yeah, hard to blame him, but I mean, again, the Sanju Darlo's aggressiveness is, I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? If you fail to capture the tag titles, you have to find a way to evolve. They've done that. Will it be enough tonight? And we've yet to see, but this is definitely more Sanju Darlo focused on terms of who is dominating offense, but with the champs, you can't count them out.
Oh, the Dragon Sleeper locked in. Cut play used again.
Oh no, Tomoko. Oh, that was Monstro kind of interfered there, but a big slam into a tag.
Ooh, another Dragon Sleeper. Whoa.
We were on a cut play cooldown, I believe. I don't think all 6 have been used, but I think it had been 2 recent since the last one. And now the Dark Crusade, they've got to gain control of this. You've got to slow down Atomica right here. No, see, and that's the worst that you could have happen. He's going over the top.
Big senton.
Senton.
And here he is. Oh, smart! Byron saw it. They watched the tapes. They were quick to immediately adjust.
But a rope break there in this.
And again. Oh, it looks like he couldn't quite pull him there. There it goes. Got him with the DDT. Byron is that was so smart.
Oh my God, what a pin though by the challenger. Our cut plays out.
I think they might be. I don't know when they used 6.
Maybe they must use them, and it was so crazy we didn't realize they were using them. But
oh, for sure, it had to be.
Oh, big tag move coming up.
Poetry in motion. And Byron calling for a tag. He knows.
Oh, Monstro! He's going for the pin.
This could be it. No, at 2. Tony gets out and tags. Elbows in the corner, short elbows.
Sanju Darlo trying to make up for the recent failures on the big stage. The Dark Crusade fighting the senton.
But he can't. Can he capitalize? I mean, even if he gets up now, he still has to get Byron out of the corner. And yeah, instead he goes for a tag. He says, "I did the damage."
Has won so many of these matches.
Oh my God!
Tag team excellence on display from the challenger.
Standing moonsault
into the cover. 2, but a kick out.
Yeah, Byron is not as damaged as Tony. Tony has taken the majority of the hits in this match from Atomico. And oh, vicious knee to the gut. The question is, can Byron get a finishing maneuver? He's dragged to the opponent's corner. Atomico up top.
Is he thinking?
Big senton to knock Byron down after waiting for him to stand. Arm drag, drop kick. Byron's back up though. Tosses Atomico into the ropes. Kicks him in the gut. Oh, is he calling for the end? Oh, there it is, the Devil's Clutch! And he taps!
Wow!
That is not enough. He says, bring me more.
Oh my God.
Well,
Bill,
and
your SOW World Tag Team Champions, Byron Mitchell, Tony Lee, the Dark Crusade retain in a match that I think they even have to acknowledge they might have escaped very luckily with these tag belts.
I'm just going to say it right now. That match may not have been as long as the match at Burnout. That match may not have been as intense overall. But dear God, the level of sheer aggression still being shown by Sindhu Darlo. It is clear why Byron tagged in, why he did not tag back out. He was certain that if he tagged back out to Tony, that they would manage to deal the finishing blow. And again, this isn't anything to say against Tony. He is excellent. But he
took the perfect sequence from Atomico that had there been no cut play left there, we would have been saying and new.
Oh, for sure.
Atomico with an MVP performance. I know it's very rare that you give the MVP to the losing side, but I mean, Atomico single-handedly took out basically one half of the tag team champions in that match. And had it not been for falling to that submission hold, I'm telling you, I'm not sure Cinderella would have lost. They have nothing to be ashamed of. You have to think, we're still ranked number one.
When
do they get one more opportunity?
Yeah.
But if you're the Dark Crusade, you have to be saying, now we beat these guys twice. You're not beating us ever.
Yeah, I think specifically with that finish, I think that both of their matches against Sindhu Darlo have ended the same way. Byron Mitchell locking in that Devil's Clutch and getting the submission, getting the tap. And you've got to think, if you're Byron, even if they manage to somehow take out Tony, because for whatever reason, I mentioned it myself, it seems that everybody has pegged Tony as the easier partner to deal with. Anytime he's in the ring, they seem to be far more aggressive with him. It's not even a measure of he's not capable in the ring. It's a measure of, I think they're just going harder because they're less worried about him than the guy who, if we're being completely honest, probably tries to crush people's skulls off by their throats. He does. I've seen that Devil's Clutch get locked in, and sometimes it feels like he's not really trying to make you tap. He's trying to make you pass.
Mm-hmm.
But that said, they went after Tony, and they couldn't pull it off. Even still, despite all the damage he took, at 2.9, Tony was able to kick out from that Inferno DDT into one of the most vicious sequences I've ever seen. And then further from there, takes more sequences before Byron finally decides to just take over the match entirely and win it. I feel if I'm Sindhu Darlo, I'm telling the Dark Crusade that the only reason you managed to survive us is because Tony got taken out of the match and didn't have to tag back in.
For sure. But now I believe we need to shift gears to a match with huge ramifications. Up next, Meiji Kaito and Aaron Payne face off in a match that they were handpicked by Hermes Rhapsody, or the SOW World Heavyweight Champion. The winner of this match, coming up next, will be the number one contender. Folks, buckle up. We still have a lot of exciting action here to come on Pit Stop, and this could be, I said this after Ignition, possible match of the night.
Indeed, and I think they are ready to come to the ring. I think we are ready to get this started. Let's us see how this plays. And out first, the Golden Star of JEPW, now the Golden Star of SOW, Meiji Kaito.
And I think Aaron Payne would disagree a lot with what you said there. I'm not sure if you saw his segment of the press conference, but...
Oh, I saw it. I saw it.
I mean, he believes Meiji Kaito is washed. I mean, he even pointed out, I would never tap out to kick that sharp. Meiji Kaito did, but will that matter tonight? I mean, this is a huge match. Meiji Kaito has done nothing but shine in major opportunities throughout his career. A multi-time World Heavyweight Champion, and we know he wants to be the SOW World Heavyweight Champion. And so far, this has been the closest opportunity he's going to have. He could lock in a match for straightaway. He won't have to worry about the Battle Royale.
Oh, yeah.
Meiji Kaito and Hermes Rhapsody at straightaway for the world title.
That would be insane. But
However,
also,
he has to get through the death game, Aaron Payne.
I say it every time I see him, it's time for Death Game!
And this man has taken SOW by storm. He may not be the nicest guy, but he's so damn cool that the fans can't help but eat up everything he does in the ring.
Me included. I love seeing this guy wrestle.
Both of these guys, another key point in this match. Neither of them have been beaten in singles competition in SOW. That changes
Tonight.
right now. Here we go. Big fight deal here. This basically our co-main event. This is the main event for the men's division tonight. I mean, and it truly feels like a battle of possible champions right
Starting with a surprising set of lockups. I mean, Aaron Payne, like he said on his press conference, he's not here to just do what he used to do. He's more than happy to wrestle and prove he can wrestle any style. That includes technical lockup styles, like what Meiji specializes in.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Payne, known to be a deathmatch machine. That's why he got the name The Death Game on the indie scene, but yet to compete in a single, no disqualification match here in SOW, let alone a death match. And he said, like, he's not here to wrestle a bunch of death matches. He's here to win championship gold. And Hermes has even acknowledged that here because, again, like I reiterate from before, these two guys handpicked by the champion.
Yeah.
He wants to face both of them at some point anyway, but he's ready to face one of them at straightaway.
Yeah, and it's...
If he can get to straightaway himself.
Well, we will have to see about that, but that is one big thing that Hermes has also stated that he would have had Clint Cassidy in this match, but he was specifically denied that right. He was told that Clint was not going to be allowed in this match, and I mean, given the situation with Clint on the rankings, I believe after the Bea Quinn incident with Charlie Sheen, Kerry Ellis wanted to continue to show it wasn't specifically favoritism. He wasn't going to just let Hermes also do the same thing Bea Quinn did.
And not to mention, I mean, to Aaron Payne's credit, he beat Clint Cassidy a couple weeks ago on Ignition.
Oh,
There'd
for sure.
be no reason for Clint Cassidy to be in this match.
It's the same reason Caster Leakton, despite technically being ranked above Meiji, is not in this match. He lost to Meiji.
And he is also now our new national heavyweight champion. In case you are tuning in late, we have had a new champion crowned here at Pit Stop with one more title match still to go. That is our main event up next, but big. I mean, this match right now is so back and forth. I mean, it's already 5 minutes in.
Yeah, they're exchanging drop kicks, exchanging Pele's, exchanging corner knees, just everything they can find. Damaged the leg. Starting early with that too. That's going to affect the ability to land the go to sleep. But fortunately for Aaron Payne, he has plenty of other tools that he can utilize, even if he can't lift you on his shoulders.
For sure. I mean, I compare his moveset kind of to Hermes. He's got so many moves, he can attack you from so many different ways that it's almost like, which limb do you target? Because if you take out the legs, he still has other options.
Yeah, with Hermes specifically, generally if you take out his legs, you'd think that kills his entire moveset, except even with hurt legs, Hermes can climb those ropes. He can jump off them.
Exactly. And that's why I would never take a side in this kind of big match here, but it kind of makes you want to see Aaron Payne versus Hermes at straightaway. As much as I like Meiji Kaito and I'm impressed by everything he's accomplished in his career, he is significantly older than Aaron Payne, and that's a point that Aaron made in the press conference, and calling him, quote, washed. But I do believe that, like, Aaron Payne and Hermes would be a better match, while Hermes versus Meiji Kaito is a bigger draw.
I gotta agree. I think Hermes versus Meiji would quite literally sell tickets by itself. Like, the stadium would be full even if we didn't have another match on the card.
Yeah.
But I don't think that there would be much worse of a performance for Aaron versus Hermes either. People would love to see the Death Game take on the Messenger of the Gods.
Again, this match is still back and forth. We're getting tests of strength almost 9 minutes in.
Yeah, this is a very technical battle already. And look at that! Look at that reversal!
But Aaron Payne doesn't even have to get to the ropes. He just breaks out. But look at that, tapping the knee. Oh my God!
I think Meiji was adjusting his knee pad a little bit there, checking, making sure everything was in place. He is he has had a history of knee issues. So those knee pads are very important for him to keep in the right spot so that he doesn't damage them during this match.
But if they have been hurt and it wasn't him just adjusting it, I mean, Aaron Payne's going to take advantage of that. Oh my goodness.
Right into an anaconda after that cyclone. Man, Aaron Payne showing off.
He is, and I mean, that goes back to what I said during his entrance. He is not a good guy, but the fans can't help but love him because his moveset is so damn cool.
Got that armbar locked in. It's more like...
Meiji's got to slow this back down. It was starting to kind of slip momentum, old pal momentum towards Aaron Payne. And Meiji is the perfect person to slow that down, but right now, still unable to do so.
Well, Aaron doesn't, he's taking into submission holds of his own. He's saying, slow it down all you want. I can wrestle this style too, bro. Like he said on the press conference, and like we mentioned before, Aaron, he's more than happy to show everyone he can do any style as he goes into a bulldog and lays on the mat.
Mike, the confidence of Aaron Payne is unmatched. And I think even if he somehow loses this match tonight, I don't think that confidence is going to be affected in any way.
No, I think he'll just move straight on. He knows where he's ranked. This loss won't drop him that far in the rankings anyways.
That sharpshooter?
Yeah, it is. Locked in, but it gets kicked out. Dragon screw! Oh! Aiming for those knees. Running knee to the face. But Aaron Payne says, go back and run some more.
Yeah, I like that.
Catapult! Ooh, attempted to go for a grapple, but gets kicked away. Instead tosses him, and then gets his drop kick tossed away. Meiji saying, you may be younger, you may be more spry, but I'm way more experienced. And then Aaron says, yeah, old man? Look at this, twice in a row.
Back. And now the takedown and the catapults. Wow, these two living up to the billing right now. We're only 15 minutes in.
Jesus. I mean, what a match so far. Already.
So far. The whole roster has been showing out all night long, but these guys, again, showing that they're worthy of contending for the World Heavyweight title, showing that they're worthy of being in this co-main event spot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're, again, adjusting.
He's checking that.
Yeah.
Something could be going on there.
Yeah, he might have a crick in the knee there. Doesn't seem to be affecting him yet. He's able to do his moves. He doesn't seem too tired after any of them. Still kicking just fine.
About a guy like Aaron Payne being able to take advantage of that if he starts to notice.
Ooh, did you see him measure that? I don't think I've ever seen him stay still and measure for a moment before he does the leg drop like that.
He wanted to make sure that he learned all of that move.
And now he's got
once again
that headlock locked right back in.
Really wrenching the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look, a test of strength. 17 minutes in.
Running or shooting star.
Only a 1.
Yeah, this is not going to be a short affair. That is for sure.
And now the follow-up pin there, that was a mind games pin. He knew, obviously, he already got the first 1 count. He wasn't even going to get a 2, but he wanted to show Meiji that he was going to go for it again.
Yeah, he did. And now more dragon screws. Meiji trying to work Aaron Payne's legs. Set up, I think at this point he's not worried about stopping Aaron Payne's moveset. Instead, he's worried about setting up for that figure 4, which he has won many matches with. Whereas Aaron Payne seems to be preparing for the Anaconda Vice.
But ironically enough, while Meiji has won plenty of matches with the figure 4, that's also the submission he lost in. His tag team loss to the Blood Alliance.
Yeah.
But that kind of goes back into that history of knee injuries, because the figure 4 puts so much like pain and strength on the legs and knees.
Yeah, it does. Ooh, Aaron quick to swip around and say, you are not catching me in the corner right now. Here's
another
a standing
moonsault.
Yep. Oh, what is he calling for? Ooh, a big knee drop from the top.
Showing that his knee's just fine. But how about yours, Aaron? As another dragon screw.
Oh, preventing the suplex, but then Aaron Payne quick to swap around.
No drop kick. Wow.
What a combination. And another standing moonsault. Another 1 count. Roll up. Into I think that was a small package, into a running shooting star. Aaron is trying to he's forcing Meiji to kick out over and over.
And that is a underutilized strategy in all of wrestling. It takes strength to throw another man off of you.
Absolutely.
It's making them use energy.
There's the Anaconda Vice! Locked in! He's been teasing this the whole match. He locked in a version of it earlier, but that's the first time he's just locked it in proper.
And that swinging neck breaker.
Up to the top himself. Big 450 elbow drop.
What a 1!
Yeah, Meiji says it's not close, boy. And here it is, the figure 4. Aaron is in pain. Look at his face. But he manages to push out.
Those dragon screws are coming back to bite him, and he's frustrated.
Oh, yeah, him slapping on the mat. He is not pleased. This is not going the way he thought it was going to go. He's only been getting 1 counts. I'm sure he's getting tired of it.
Although he fell for the sequence again. Another big drop kick, but now both men are down. Meiji gets up first. Aaron not long after.
Tosses him into the corner.
Of Meiji Kaito coming into play.
Dragon screw from the top rope. Those dragon screws are doing more and more and more damage, and now he's got the head scissors locked in, and he's got his back to the ropes. Aaron Payne can't use them. He's just going to have to get out, which he does. Ooh. Oh, here we go again, wrenching on that neck. We're almost 25 minutes into this match, and it feels like it's still in the earlier stages.
Oh, Aaron to the top.
Big leaping moonsault, or not moonsault, but drop kick. Meiji's not gassed, but dazed. This match is hyping me so much. Oh! Again, he throws the drop kick to the side. Dragon suplex! And then
He's in the ropes.
Yeah, it was way too close to the ropes there. Uncommon mistake for Meiji. Arm drag.
To the outside. This is a huge opportunity for Aaron to catch his breath.
Meiji, I thought he might do the same, but he said, I'm okay. You can catch your breath, youngster. I've got fuel left to go. I don't know if he's just trying to prove Aaron wrong. Ooh, eye poke.
Oh,
Oh, we know what this means. He's dragging him away from the ropes. Is he going to set it up? I think he is. It's the end game.
could this be it? For a shot at the world title.
No, only a 2.
That is the first 2 fall of this match.
Yeah, and Aaron Payne getting the 2 fall after one of his signature moves. We've seen that finish so many matches. But Meiji immediately slowing the pace back down. This is excellence.
On display from both men.
Absolutely. Meiji checking the back of his head. Those vices, all these slams, they're starting to put their work in. And there is that, I believe that's just a 360 drop kick.
His moveset's just so unique. Like, truly.
It's so hard to keep track of all the things he can do. Drop kick to the knee. And Shining Wizard! Shining Star, sorry!
The pin attempt, 1, 2,
Second 2 fall.
Pain.
They have now both hit one of their biggest signature moves, the Shining Star, which is Meiji's name for the Shining Wizard. Another running shooting star, this time finally getting a 2 count out of that maneuver.
It's big to note that it's getting 2 counts now after all the 1 counts earlier. That's a big development.
Oh my God. And it is a springboard moonsault. Oh, another hit to the knee. 2.
To the knees.
And then the dragon screw.
If Meiji's going to win this match, it's by damaging those knees beyond the point that Aaron Payne can handle it anymore. And this man has a high tolerance for pain.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't get the Death Game nickname in all those death matches that you have won without being a little resistant to pain. And he catapults Meiji to the center of the ring.
Dangerous spot for Meiji to be in. So much of his moveset is on the board here in the middle. Oh, into a roll-up pin, but a 2.
Oh, huge Enzugiri.
You gotta take advantage of this.
Oh my God! Drop kick! He dodged the attempt to counter his run, hit him with a drop kick.
In the center, but Aaron's forcing him towards the ropes, but gets out of it instead. What's it gonna take for either of these guys to pull this off?
Inverted dragon screw. Yeah. Oh, there it is, the figure 4.
He's right there at the ropes. He's got to grab it, Aaron.
He's not moving. I think Meiji's holding him back. Yeah, he couldn't drag himself to the ropes. His legs were in too much pain. Drop kick to the back of the head.
Is it possible that he's done too much damage to the knees? We're not seeing
Shining Star
either.
Yeah, we aren't. I mean, he hasn't used that except against Clint Cassidy anyway, so maybe to him, it's a move that he only uses on opponents he feels are threats. And as you said before, he doesn't see Meiji as a threat. Oh, he's calling for it again! But Meiji counters!
Countered.
And back into that head scissors. Meiji constantly re-slowing the pace of this match. And look at that! He grabs his leg into a figure 4!
In the center of the ring almost! Will Aaron tap?
Aaron does not!
My God.
The resilience on this man. There's the Anaconda Vice!
Anaconda Vice!
And he's really wrenching on it, but Meiji gets out.
Another kick to the head!
He's really hitting those kicks. Tosses him to the outside. I think Aaron needs to catch his breath again. I mean, he is definitely getting more than he expected here tonight.
I think Meiji Kaito has answered the washed allegations for Aaron Payne, not the allegation of the SOW faithful. Oh my God, what a submission move here!
This is different.
Reaching into his bag of tricks.
He's looking for things that he hasn't tried yet, because nothing he's been doing has been working. Though, I've got to say, he has kicked out of the Shining Star. Oh, there that is again. That is not a common occurrence in this roster. So far, most wrestlers get hit by the Shining Star once, twice, 3 times now. And they are done. I mean, they're done by the second, but Aaron gets up. Meiji couldn't capitalize. Another running shooting star. This match is now officially the longest we've had tonight so far.
Here's that spinneroonie leg drop.
Into a pin.
1, 2.
It's gotten late enough in the match that he feels it's time to start pinning after everything he can get. Every major move.
That earlier too. He was doing that earlier just to again make him kick out. It's a strategy to tire out.
Oh, here we go again. Drop kick. And okay, he's really telling us. Okay, this time for real. He was facing the wrong way before. My bad. In game. Could this be it?
Do it. 1, 2.
No. Has anybody kicked out of a second in game?
I don't think so. Super kick.
Oh, he went for a move, but Meiji immediately countered. And then a big knee to the face that was not a Shining Star. I want to clarify that before anybody, like myself, makes the mistake. Almost said it, I'll be honest. Leg drop. Pin. 1, 2, no.
Forcing him to kick out. He's not going to win a match without no.
Northern Lights. 1, 2.
Northern Lights.
Meiji responding in kind with a big move and forcing him to kick out. Stop to the chest. Picking him up. And throwing him out again. But he's not waiting this time. Here he comes. Flying missile. Drop kick to the outside. Anaconda Vice choking him out. Do you think Meiji might try to go for a count out here? Oh, he could have, but not Meiji, sorry, Aaron. Oh, but maybe counter mutilation. Count is at 7.
No.
8.
Meiji, not this way.
Oh, Aaron gets back in. Oh, wow. I misspoke originally, but it seems like maybe they both had the same idea. Ooh.
Missed a drop kick.
That's going to be a big benefit for Aaron Payne. But Meiji is not done. This match, Jesus, this match.
It's lived up to the billing. I can't believe it. I didn't think they could pull it off. I mean, I did, but I didn't, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you. Roll up, but in the ropes. Oh, suplex him to the outside. Meiji now going out. Both of these men are reaching so far. Big knee to the face.
We have not seen Meiji Kaito in a match this long.
No, we haven't. Which, I mean, honestly, is proving he can go. But he is tired. Count made it to 6.
Both these men want that shot at straightaway so badly. You can't blame them for it.
Sharpshooter! Could this be it? Could this be it? Oh my God, Meiji isn't tapping. He's making it to the ropes. He gets him out. Oh! Go to sleep!
He connects it! He's put him away! Can he get the pin in?
1, 2, 3!
Aaron Payne's going to straightaway!
And he's showing Meiji who's boss!
The Death Game is still undefeated! And Meiji Kaito gets his first official loss
in singles competition. Holy shit. Folks, we will just be taking a very short break, and then we will be coming back with your main event. Bea Quinn versus Charlie Scene for the SOW Women's World Championship. Be back shortly. All right, folks, we're back. It's time. The main event is about to begin. Now, I don't even think I have to ask you.
Big Quinn's winning, yes.
Absolutely, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is the correct prediction.
Uh, and how do you think Charlie Sheen will do?
I mean, we know she's capable. She's more than capable. I mean, she did go to a time limit draw with Bia Quinn in a submissions match. So I don't want to discredit her, but overall as a competitor. But I do think that Bia Quinn having access to her full move set, she can win by pinfall. I expect Bia Quinn will not lose this match tonight.
I got to agree with you. All right, I think they're ready. Let's go ahead and get started.
Here we go, the main event. In a match, or on a night full of Match of the Year candidates, here we go. Main event time. Incoming first, the challenger again took the champ to a 60-minute Broadway draw on Ignition. Now looking for a second opportunity to become SOW Women's World Champion. This is Charlie Sheen.
I do want to point out, it seems like once again our sound team have made an error with the music, because this is definitely not Charlie Sheen's normal theme, but it will be fine, I'm sure. Maybe she just didn't want to upstage what we're about to hear.
And here she comes. The most dominant competitor in all of Slipstream Overtake Wrestling. She is that hashtag bitch, your SOW Women's World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to be blessed by the presence, by the arrival of Bia Quinn.
There she comes, wearing her crown and her title. And the crowd is roaring. I mean, roaring with boos, but still roaring. You know, any reaction is good.
They don't understand how much of a joy it is to get to see a generational talent defend their championship on the biggest stage possible, live on pay-per-view in the main event. They don't understand. This is history.
Oh, yes, it is. And
here we go.
I mean, it's going to be history for Bia Quinn's entire run, because remember, for her, this is the first time ever that she has held a championship in a company that Kimura is in before Kimura held it. Which means that she gets to be the one to set the stakes, to set the precedence for this championship.
And she's more than capable of doing that. Of course, she is aware, as we saw in the press conference, that her and Kimura are likely on a collision course at some point. Kimura is once again reclimbing the rankings, as we would have expected of a talent of her level. But right now, the women's division is run by Bia Quinn, and it's not even close.
No, it is not. There are definitely women who could potentially pose a problem in the future for her, but as it stands right now, I don't know if any of those women are quite ready for the level of talent, the level of evolution Bia has had since she came to SOW.
And of course, earlier tonight, El Sombra Altísima kind of solidifying her as up next, regardless of who wins tonight. I do believe they are on a collision course with Sombra Altísima, the #1 ranked woman in SOW.
Oh, yeah. I imagine we'll probably be seeing that match relatively soon. But I don't think that we'll be seeing it on Ignition. Because unless Bia Quinn somehow loses her title tonight, I don't know if you remember, or if you were, I mean, you were definitely watching. I don't know if you remember, but Bia straight up said, she revealed that if she wins tonight, she will never be forced to wrestle for her title on Ignition again.
Yeah, which, you know, makes sense. I mean, Hermes wants to do it.
Yeah.
So, like, and no, I won't judge him for it unless he loses his title on an episode of Ignition, but I don't see him doing that anytime soon either. But I do believe champions should have the right to choose. And that's kind of what's got, I mean, this whole match is kind of happening because Bia believed in her right to choose her opponents.
Yeah, I mean, Kerry clearly has a much stricter policy than I think even Bia was expecting him to have, which led to a lot of, we will definitely say, controversial and probably incorrect decisions being made, which then led to him losing the women's division to Jiyoung Kerry.
I mean, he was being so over the top against Bia that the board had to get involved.
Yeah, like I'm being nice, but trust me, I understand the outrage that Bia had at that. Even if she was being a little bit, maybe just a little sneaky, it's not really like that should be a problem. If she wants to give a title shot to somebody, then there really isn't an issue with it in most companies, so why would it be a problem here? I mean, sure, Charlie didn't technically earn one, and I get that aspect, but if that's really
that first one, she earned this second
Oh,
one.
absolutely.
I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, we can agree on that. But that would be my point, is like, why not set Charlie up in an eliminator first, instead of just saying, give her the title match, and then put it up so Bia's almost guaranteed to lose it, and force Bia to struggle through 60 minutes.
Again, it had the internet ablaze. I was pissed off. You were pissed off. I mean, it was not Kerry Ellis' best day, but I think he has learned from it. So
yeah, it seems he's he's at least a little more understanding now, and he doesn't seem to be complaining about losing the division to Kerry. Well, Kerry.
I think it's less stress for him. So
probably
he's not upset about that.
I think he might have been a little relieved because him and Bia were going to be butting heads all the time, and now that's Kerry's problem.
Right.
Though, now he's probably going to have to worry about butting heads with another potential future world champion in Aaron Payne.
Yeah, and I mean, he backed up everything he said in that press conference. The only thing that I think he was wrong about was Meiji Kaito being washed up.
Yeah, no, I think that Meiji proved he is nothing, but he is not remotely washed up. That match, that took almost everything Aaron Payne can do. What is? Oh my God!
Charlie Scene, speaking of showing out, going for the cover there.
One count though. Yeah, these arms, she's aiming at those arms again. Even though this isn't a submission-only match, she still employs submissions as a major
that is her
part.
specialty.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I think she thought she had an arm drag there, and Bia was like backed up, got right out of it. Cattle mutilation!
She almost won the title with this on Ignition, but no, not tonight either.
Nope. I mean, at this point, she's been hit with Bia has been hit with 3 of those. I'm not shocked she's, at only 10 minutes in, not that hurt. But, that said, it doesn't mean that Charlie thought that was going to win the match. All it really means is she was doing damage. And she managed to hold on to that hold for a decent amount of time as Bia goes for hip attack into a hip attack on the other side. Taking some shades out of doing some shades of Dia Keaton there with the back-to-back corner slams.
Now a strike exchange. And
maybe she saw Dia steal her usual signature of stealing your opponent's move and winning with it, and decided to. Oh my God, that wasn't just a senton, that was a Jeff Hardy special. Is she gonna do it again?
She can do it again. Oh my God.
Oh no, just the knees this time. Oh, whoa.
Oh my God.
Shades of Atomico. But getting her arms caught. Now, we did see in the women's division before somebody do those back-to-back-to-back top rope moves, and it ended up costing them the match. That was Nishi Kazumi against Eve Moreau during the Women's World Title Eliminator. However, I think Bia Quinn is probably a little more aware of her own stamina limits. Nishi is still younger.
But of course, also on the rise in this division. I mean, there's... I mean, because even though Charlie Scene doesn't have a victory yet, she's had less matches than a lot of the other competitors in the division. But aside from the fact that Aaliyah Pope is a Raw rookie, there's no one in this division who isn't extremely talented and capable, I think, of winning in big match opportunities like this one.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like we've said many times with Kick-Ass specifically, his loss is cattle mutilation, but she's in the ropes. That is not going to go long.
Yep.
I don't think she was paying enough attention there. And that is Charlie's own rookie level, or I shouldn't say rookie level, but her own rookie tendencies and habits that she hasn't quite gotten out of yet. Showing through.
She's only been active for a couple of years, so I mean, while technically more experienced than Aaliyah Pope, she still makes mistakes from time to time, and we kind of saw that on display there.
Oh yeah, but she's taunting at Bia, waiting for Bia to get back in the ring.
May not be wise. Bia Quinn, known for her mind games here, but oddly enough, not really employing them here in the early goings.
No, she seems...
early goings. We're 17 minutes in almost, but...
Yeah, she seems a lot more focused this time around. Maybe because last time she couldn't put Charlie away either. She wants to get a definitive win tonight.
Yeah, she wants to make sure this doesn't go to 60 minutes. And I don't think it will.
Well, no, I don't think it will either, but I'm pretty sure even if it does, we'll probably be hearing from Gion Carey yelling in my ear to restart the match. But I doubt we'll get there. Charlie trying to say it's time, but don't know what it's time for, given she just gets kicked away.
It was time for her to get her ass beat for a second by Bia Quinn, but she's really doing a good job in trying to keep control of this match. In terms of the pacing with all these submission moves, and it's working. I mean, Bia's down right now.
Yeah, and you got to remember, Bia Quinn's main finisher, the Bitchmaker, is a lariat. Working the arms works really well in Charlie's favor.
And we saw that strategy in the 60-minute match on Ignition, and we're seeing it again tonight, so we'll see if it can pay off. Oh my gosh, he's thinking something big here.
Oh, this big suplex. Again, I think that is an Olympic slam, but a twisting Olympic slam from the top.
Yeah, Kurt Angle would be sitting here, eyes wide open, going, yeah, if he saw that.
Smelling those bottles of milk everywhere, huh? Oh my God!
On the outside!
Too bad that usually ends in a roll-up, and, well, she couldn't really go for the roll-up properly there. She just had to roll through it.
That was just sending a message.
Oh, yeah, and now she's got her arms trapped again as we get to a 5. A 6. Okay, they're back in. Ooh.
I was going to say, main event of the pay-per-view, I'd say Gion Carey would be in your ear again saying, yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
But what a night here. I mean, SOWs coming out of this show changed in a lot of ways. I mean, this has been such an incredible night. We thank you all for joining us. We have had an incredible time calling these matches. And we have another good one going on right here.
Oh, yeah. As, we saw Meiji employ this exact maneuver quite a few times. And we also, funnily enough, thinking about it, Meiji also employs the cattle mutilation from time to time. It's quite interesting to see a top star utilize that maneuver in the same company as a young... Oh my God, we know what this leads to! If she hits this, it's over, but
Charlie backed up. She wisely backed away. Surprisingly veteran move from the relatively inexperienced competitor there.
Absolutely, like straight up, she knew what was coming, and she said, "I'm not taking it." As she puts Bia back up the top and hits this twisting Olympic slam for the 3rd time, and Bia kicks it 1. Holy shit!
It's acting like she's playing with her food right now.
Oh, but we've seen her do that and go to time before against Kimiko. She's got to get serious again.
Oh my God! Well, there you go. There's some serious action for you there. She's going off the ropes. Oh, she whiffs.
No, I think, it looks like she was going for a grab, and Charlie managed to move again. This time catching her as Bia flips her off. Charlie is wrestling an incredible technical battle right now. Oh my God! Just, it feels like she's trying to tear the arms out of their sockets. Look at this. It's submission after submission. Bea can barely catch a break.
Is it enough? I don't think it is.
No, I mean,
Bea won't tap for an hour. She's not tapping in 25 minutes.
That's true. But Charlie stated this on the press conference. There's a different feeling when you know that this is the only thing your opponent can do to beat you than when you have to be worried about when the next submission is coming or if it's going to be a pin attempt instead. It gives a different air, a different presence, a different aura. And you can see Bea's arms are hanging at her sides. She can't keep them up anymore. Charlie has
able to get to the ropes pretty easily there. So what Charlie's seen showing that like Bea Quinn was right to offer her this opportunity in the first place.
Oh, this is a crazy. I mean, this match has been all Charlie. And look at this. I mean, Bea's really going to have to get back in this at some point, or this will either end in a draw or a tap out. Fake out DDT there. Into a pin. 1, 2. It looks like
that could be showing how being on this offensive and constantly doing these submission moves has also tired out Charlie Scene.
Oh, for sure. I mean, she's, like I said, like we've been saying, she is in control, but she has been, we're going to see it. And she couldn't pin after this before.
A submission.
Radio silence!
And the pin!
2!
No way! I don't think so. Just a 2.
Bea up to the top. Big splash!
1, 2, but a kick out.
Oh! Just washing at the face with the boot. And now we've got a strike exchange. But Bea's arms have been weakened. How much can these chops really hurt? Enough.
The kick.
Ends it with a nice kicking strike to the head. Oh, my benchmaker from Charlie Scene!
No way!
1, 2! Oh my God! 2.9! Oh, I thought it was over. I thought we had a new women's champion. I shouldn't doubt Bea.
Disbelief. The only person who can possibly kick out of the bitchmaker is #bitch herself.
Holy shit! Nobody has managed to do that to Bea Quinn. And here comes the knees. I mean, you just took your own finisher. You've got to get fired up. Oh! Michinoku driver!
1, 2,
and that's it!
Bea Quinn, and still Women's World Champion. What a show! Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a performance from everyone here at SOW. But still the top of the women's division is Bea Quinn.
As you said, thank you for joining us. What an insane show. And we will see you guys next week on Ignition.